This instructional video will take you through the steps of cropping the images of your work ready so you can upload them to WAAM Art. Start by going to waamart.org and clicking on the Getting Started button at the top of the screen. You see it here, and this is the page you'll see. Once you get here, go down to the bottom and you'll see it says click here for a free image cropping tool. Go ahead and click it. And it'll open up an application that's online. This is something that isn't on your computer, but it's out there in the cloud somewhere. And it's called Lunapic. Not lunatic, but Lunapic. It's an image manipulation tool, and it does a lot of different things, but you really only need it for a couple of them. The simple ones, actually. Now, once you get here, you'll notice that at the middle of the page here, and the text is quite small, unfortunately, but it is there, you can see it. It says Quick Upload. Click the Quick Upload. Once that appears, then you see that there's an option to choose a file. Now, what you want to do is choose the file, click on it, and it'll take you to your desktop, which I strongly recommend is where you put all your images that you're going to be cropping and uploading, because they're much easier to get to there than trying to find them in a directory somewhere. So lay them out there and you can always tidy them up and put them away later. But as you can see, I've got one image here, and I'm going to click on that to select it. Then I'm going to click on Open, and you'll see the name of that image, and then you'll see the image actually appear. And this image is now appearing in my browser. This is my internet browser. Now, once I'm here, I can actually scroll it up a little bit. Once I'm here, what I want to do is I want to remove the white background and the shadow around the painting. When this was photographed, it was photographed again on a wall, and you can see the shadow because the lighting was obviously in front. It's not a great image, but it'll give you an idea of what it's all about. Now, the images, the icons over on the left-hand side here, you see these little tiny icons. Unfortunately, they're very, very small, but the good thing is you only need to select one. The very top one is called Crop Image. So you go ahead and click that. The page will refresh because it's now selected for that. And you'll notice that you've got your normal cursor arrow, as you can see it coming down. Once it hits the image, it changes into an X. So you bring it down to the top left corner of the image, then you hold down your mouse button, the left-hand mouse button if you happen to be on a PC, or your mouse button if you happen to be on a Mac. And when you've got it there, you keep your finger on the button and drag it down. And you can see what's happening. There's a red box appearing. This red box will continue to grow as you move your cursor down, and I want it to stop at the bottom, just inside the bottom. I'm going to actually go a little outside here, and I'll tell you why in a moment. Okay, so now once I'm here, I've kept my finger on the button. I'm now going to let go, and it stays there. The next step now is to go up to the top, and it says Crop. Little button says Crop. You click the Crop button, if I can say that properly. And what you've got is immediately it's taken away all the shadow and all of the white background, and now this is the size of your new image. But you can see I did a really bad job of it. There's a little grey line on the left hand side and a thick grey line on the right hand side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do it again quickly. So I click on the crop image, come over to the image itself, go to the corner. I'm going to go inside that grey mark, going to hold down the button, and I'm going to go across the screen, and I'm going to go inside, slightly inside, and let go, and crop again, and now it's perfect. Once I've got this done, and I'm happy with it, I then go down to the bottom here. It says Save or Share, and I want to save it. So I go ahead and click on Save. It talks about where it is on the basically, it gives it a new name, and it takes me directly back to the desktop. I don't want to overwrite the original image that I had. I don't want to give it to change it. I just want to make a new copy that doesn't have the background. So I'm gonna write in here handle, which was the old name I had. handle 2 with a dash, and then cropped. Oh, 3 P's. And I'm going to save it, as you can tell, to the desktop here. Save it, and I'm done. So at that point, I'm now ready to have that image uploaded to WAAM Art. You can go ahead and open each one of your images one by one by going back to the crop another area or crop another image, and you're ready to go.